Before I learned what I learned to do, things that were uncomfortable, I generally like didn't want to do. Like I genuinely felt so much dread. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. But now, when I face the same uncomfortable thing, like recording this video, which I used to like not feel motivated for before, now I actually want to do it. When I think of it, doing it, I actually feel happiness. I feel excitement, like I'm smiling. I want to do this. The thing is, I realize that being excited and motivated for something doesn't actually make the discomfort and the effort of the task less. It just makes you persevere for longer and helps you focus more. Discipline is a very useful thing. Doing hard work and uncomfortable things even though you don't want to do it. Like you're forcing yourself to do it even though you feel dread. But even better is motivation. Discipline is still needed. Motivation is better. It's like a rocket ship. It's going into the atmosphere, going into space requires lots of energy. But motivation is the fuel that creates this rocket. Your progress will have lots of obstacles and challenges, kind of like this one. I've had challenges with this YouTube channel for a bit, and the fuel that keeps me going and to endure past all these things is my motivation, my excitement. When I think of even doing the hard work, I actually feel excited, happy about it. So how can you be the same? The first thing that you can do is to change your mindset. Basically, the reason why I'm motivated to do something, the reason why you're motivated to play video games, or you're motivated to play sports, or you're motivated to talk to people is because it's fun. Fun is pleasant. That's why you keep going back for more. Motivation is just the force in your body pulling you towards something that's fun. So then, what makes something fun? For me, the method that I use is the hard work is fun because I feel productive when I do it. And how do I become productive? How do I feel productive from doing it? From changing my self talk. Basically, you can become motivated by first making the hard thing more fun. And the hard thing is more fun if you feel like you're productive doing it because of the mechanics of dopamine. And you can feel productive by changing your self talk. You change your self talk first, which changes how productive you feel, which changes the fun in the hard work naturally. And then that increases your motivation. What do you specifically say to yourself when you do the hard work? You celebrate your every progress. For example, let's say you were a person who never went to the gym for the first 16 years of his life, and you're 16 years old, and then now you finally get a gym membership, and you step inside of the gym, and then you do like some sets, like even just one set, and then you left. One set is kind of pathetic for the first time. And a lot of people who have overactive amygdalas, who have overactive negativity biases, they're going to be thinking to themselves, oh, that what a disappointment. I wasted my time. Oh, I'm not going to do that again. They're going to feel unproductive. And feeling unproductive leads to less fun, which leads to less motivation, which leads to less productivity. And feeling productive makes you actually more productive. How you feel productive is you celebrate your every progress, even like the smallest progress. If you have social anxiety and you don't talk to people much, you just have digital friends, then you can be this person that I'm talking about right now. And then after the red bar hits the video, you can close like your phone, you go drive to the nearest restaurant, and then you order something and you randomly talk to one stranger. Just not even like a full on conversation. You can just say, "Oh, hi, how are you doing?" And then they're going to be nodding, "Yeah, yeah, I'm good." And then you can just leave, bye. Even that small, like almost pathetic conversation, that's still progress. Progress doesn't necessarily mean like a full night and day transformation. It progress means you were here, now you're here. We always imagine that A is way further behind than B, but it doesn't have to be that way because progress means that it's just further than A. So even if the progress is just little like this, that's still progress. Celebrate every progress. And by celebrate, I don't mean every single time you go to the gym, then you go on a binge eating marathon, eating every pizza that you can, and then you lost like 3 pounds in the gym and then gained back 30 pounds. That's not how you celebrate. How you celebrate your progress is through your self-talk. So what you say to yourself is, "Oh, look at that. See, I'm getting better. I did more than I did last time. I'm getting closer to my goals. I just need more time. I just see I made progress. That's progress. Even if it's small, I'm better. Me today is better than yesterday." Have this dialogue with yourself that celebrates every progress, which makes you feel like you're getting closer to your goals, even just by a little bit. And that will make you feel productive. It will make you feel hopeful. It will make you feel excited. And excitement is literally motivation. Excitement, feeling productive leads to fun, which then leads to dopamine. And dopamine is actually the molecule of going against your impulses. Usually it can go against you, but dopamine, or motivation in this case, can make you want to do the hard work even if it's uncomfortable. So that motivation or discipline isn't required, which is actually such a wonderful feeling. You're going to be so surprised when you feel motivated, like excited, happy to even think about doing the hard work, like this YouTube video, like doing that homework assignment that you've been procrastinating on, just like me. But this takes time, probably like 1 month or maybe less. So you need to be patient with these methods. The first one is changing your self talk to make yourself feel more productive. The second thing that you can do is another self talk thing, which is growth mindset. Growth mindset basically, if I told you to make $1 million in the next 1 year, or start earning like $10,000 a month for like in the next 1 year, by the end of this year, you would think that's impossible. Like maybe you start a business and then you grow it to like 10K, which is like one of my goals. A lot of people who have negativity biases, they're going to think, "Ah, that's not possible." What you need to do is to stop thinking that and just immediately assume that you'll get it. The meaning, the definition of assume is you conclude that something is true even if there's not evidence to back it up. For example, you can be the straight F idiot in school, and then you're gonna be like, telling everyone I'm gonna get a straight A, I'm gonna get straight A streaks, A plus, A plus. All the people are gonna talk about me. I'm gonna be valedictorian. It's arrogant because we all know he's not gonna do it, right? Until we find out that he actually does. Now it's not arrogance. My point is, growth mindset is to believe, to assume that you'll be successful in whatever big ambitious goal that you're going into. And that's one part of growth mindset. Just believe that you can do it. If you really believe that something can be done, then it will happen. If you want more information on this, you can read the book The Magic of Thinking Big. And then the second part of growth mindset is believing that you can increase your skill level to overcome the challenge level if you put in enough effort. So basically, for example, I have a piano over there, and before I started learning it, I actually believed that it was impossible to sound good on the piano. It was so impressive. I was thinking, yo, those people are so good. The Golden Hour, the Interstellar, it's so good. It sounds good. But at the start, I was using the method that I'm using right now without really knowing it, which is growth mindset. When I saw those people and I noticed that I felt unconfident in my ability to do the same, I immediately thought to myself, which is one of my competitive advantages, hmm, well, the piece is really hard, but even if my skill level is low right now, if I probably spend the next 2 or 3 weeks doing this, I could increase my skill level. As long as I spend the next uh, few weeks putting some time, putting some effort, attention towards this challenge, I'll raise my skill level and actually beat it. Growth mindset that isn't believing that your skill level is set in stone. Whatever you're born with, that's what you're gonna die with. Whatever weakness that you have, you're never gonna be able to strengthen that and improve it. That's wrong. Physiologically, neurologically, historically, logically, in every aspect, basically. That's wrong. You can increase your skill level if you actually first believe that you can do it, which is the first step, and in the second step, to put effort, attention, and time towards it. And what this does, this growth mindset thing, this self talk change that you put yourself through, what it does is it makes you excited for the end result because you realize that it is within your reach. This big thing that you've been wanting for so long, it's within your reach. And you if you speak to yourself in this growth mindset way, you feel as if it won't actually take that much time. Probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks or less, maybe one day. And already that sparks up like an excitement in you. Like this fire, this energy, this enthusiasm. You probably find yourself like even smiling and giggling for like no reason. But the reason is you realize that this big ambitious thing is within reach and that you can achieve it. And that feeling of excitement, of enthusiasm, of believing that this good thing that you want is possible and within your reach, that leads to doing the thing to achieve it being more fun, which leads to it being more motivating. So even if learning the piano is uncomfortable, I've experienced this in my own experience. If you're a pianist, playing piano is actually kind of uncomfortable. Learning new pieces is uncomfortable. But if you believe in doing it and you just persevere, you have patience, you put in the necessary time, effort, attention, belief in yourself, you'll make progress and it will feel so fun. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, like 15 minutes, it means that you're different from the average person. Or at least you're interested in improving your life. Then that means this channel is for you and you can click subscribe. My mission with this channel is to cure worldwide depression and anxiety and laziness. So, all those things, I want to cure all the mental health diseases and unhappiness around the world, along with other physical diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, etc., with God's help and mercy. In order to do that, I need supporters. So, if you want to support me in my mission, you can watch my videos, comment, like, share my videos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So those were the two things. Celebrate your every progress by complimenting yourself. And the second thing is to believe it's possible with growth mindset and that your skill level can change. Make life worth living.